Oh, man, what could be in this thing? This thing is freaking heavy. 50 years. 50 years. 50th Tampa Bay Buccaneers season. 50. Whew. They got weapons, man. This is not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is the two-time world champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers, baby. And they got weapons just like I have right here. Baker Mayfield, Bucky Irving, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Tristan Wirfs, Gedeke. How about Levante David, Antoine freaking Winfield? Weapons, man, weapons. The two-time world champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 50th season. Think I'm excited? I'm almost shaking like I was before Super Bowl 37. I mean, this is exciting, man. Look at this. 50th season of Tampa Bay Buccaneer football. I was here for 7 of them. It's got me feeling nicey. Whoa! Hey, look what's in this box. I know the Buccaneers play the Los Angeles Rams. There's head coach Sean McVay. He coached for me. He was on my staff in Tampa. When I watch McVay, he's wearing a lot of medium-sized shirts, fancy, younger coaching gear, those pants they wear with the tight bottoms. So I got a nice extra-large coaching shirt for Coach McVay and the Rams to wear, because we're coming for you. Look at this. The Arizona Cardinals. When I think of the Arizona Cardinals, I think of Thomas Jones. We traded for Thomas Jones. He played great for us, Tampa Bay. We had Michael Pittman come in here, our leading rusher for the Super Bowl 37 champions. But the biggest Arizona Cardinal we got that they didn't seem to want was Simeon freaking Rice. 100-plus sacks, premier edge rusher in the game. God, I bet he would love to play against Arizona. The Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, man, I think I might need to sit down. Is there a trainer around here? Philadelphia Eagles, this is the game ball that Rondé Barber intercepted Donovan McNabb to put the game away and put us in the Super Bowl. And there's the turf of Veterans Stadium. They blew up Veterans Stadium right after the freaking game because Tampa Bay went in there and ended their season. That was awesome. This is the game of the year right here, Philly. Oh, man, Buffalo Bills. Everybody talks about Buffalo, how cold it is in Buffalo. Buffalo. Why do you think they make parkas? What's the number one reason they make beautiful parkas? Look at this parka. Is this not freaking unbelievable? This is for places like Buffalo because it gets cold up in Buffalo. That's why I have this parka. I mean, we've won in cold weather. Ask Philadelphia. Ask them. The other thing Buffalo's well known for is wings. Chicken wings. Well, I work at the original Hooters on Highway 60 right here in Tampa Bay, Clearwater. Nobody makes better wings than Hooters. Look, oh my God, they breaded them perfectly. Buffalo, schmuffalo. You know why they make these parkas? So you can wipe your fingers on them. That's all I know about Buffalo. Let's go, Bucks. Oh, man, you can't qualify for the playoffs unless you win the NFC South. And it all starts and ends with the New Orleans Saints. And you talk about bulletin board material. I mean, Cam Jordan is one of the best New Orleans Saints. He's an outstanding defensive lineman. But he said a few years ago after they won a game, he said, yeah, the Bucs will go back to being the Bucs. Well, you're right about that because we are looking for our 5th straight NFC South title. And just like our great general manager, Jason Light, said, we are doing things right in Tampa. Have a good night. We are going for the thumb. 5 straight NFC South titles. Stick that on your bulletin board. Oh, man. You know how I feel about the New England Patriots after that Tuck rule. Everybody knows that. But I got to tell you, even the great Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski, look at them, having a great time in Florida. Even the 2 Hall of Fame GOATs, they left New England to come to play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they got us another Super Bowl ring. Let's go get these Patriots. And if there's a Tuck rule, forget about it, because it doesn't exist anymore. The Detroit Lions, whew, good football team. But when I think of Detroit, I think of Motown. The Temptations, Aretha Franklin. They've had some great music come out of Detroit. How about this song for you? Hey, 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 we're the Buccaneers. Ho, 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 we're the Buccaneers. Offense. offense, defense. Now we're here to say, make the Lions walk the plank, throw them in Tampa Bay. Put that on a freaking album. Whoo-wee. San Francisco 49ers. Great memories beating them in the NFC playoffs the year we won the Super Bowl. Our quarterback, Brad Johnson, the Bull, lit them up. And that's what we need our guy Mayfield to do. We owe the 49ers. And they're led by the great John Lynch, Hall of Fame Tampa Bay Buccaneer. He's the general manager of the 49ers. And as much as I love you, Lynch, we're coming. We are freaking coming. We are coming. The Miami Dolphins. You know, everybody talks about Miami, South Florida, this and that. This is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is Arturo Fuente. They make cigars here in Tampa since 1912. And here's what I'm going to do after we play the Dolphins. I'm going to open up this beautifully packaged box. And I'm going to take a couple of these cigars. One of them I'm going to have as a victory cigar. Oh, boy. Seattle Seahawks. This is a German Stein. I mean, 50 years ago, the Buccaneers and the Seahawks came into the NFL. But you know what I remember about the Bucs Seahawks? Just a couple years ago, Tom Brady and company went to Germany and they beat Seattle. And I got a German Stein to remind myself of that. Look at that Miller Lite logo there. I mean, I had several of these in a German Stein after Tampa Bay thrashed them. I see these NFC South items and I start having shakes. Ooh, Carolina Panthers. You know, every time I went to Carolina, I kind of saw it as a NASCAR town. No disrespect, but they like NASCAR over there. And it's about first place. That's the only place for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. When I think of Carolina, I think of NASCAR and I think of Ricky Bobby. Remember Ricky Bobby? You remember that guy in that movie? Remember? If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm saying, Carolina? We're going for 5 straight division championships. Everybody has a bye week during the season. And you know, during a bye week, usually you get your rest, you take some sleep, and you have dreams about winning the championship, winning the Super Bowl, dreaming about all these great things. I'm into freaking nightmares, man. And that's what we're going to be, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. After the bye week, we're going to be rested. We're going to be together. We're going to be 100% ready to be your freaking nightmare, man. We are coming out of the bye week like Chucky did. God, I love this doll. Can I keep this? Houston, Texas. The Houston Texans. You know what I think of? I think of the Houston Astrodome. They used to say, love you blue, Earl Campbell, Kenny Burrow, Bum Phillips. They played on this old, rugged AstroTurf right here in the Astrodome. Well, they got a brand new stadium. But I don't care what surface they play on. AstroTurf, grass, I don't care what the surface is. We are coming, Houston, and we'll be there. We're going to be fast, and the surface won't matter. You know, as I said, oh, man, you don't go anywhere if you don't win the NFC South. And I'll tell you this, back in 2002, there was realignment. The conferences all changed around, and the Atlanta Falcons joined the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the NFC South. And this is my game plan in 2002. I don't know where they got this. This is when we christened the NFC South by winning the first ever NFC South championship. So when you see that flag waving in the stadium, this is it. This is the game plan. And I know Todd Bowles and company are going to have a better game plan than this. And we're going to use it against you, Atlanta, because we owe you from last year. I mean, 50 seasons. They had a lot of great players. But one of my favorites, most colorful player of all time, was quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick. They called him Fitzmagic, man. Ex-New York Jet. And when we play the Jets this year, I want to honor the great Ryan Fitzpatrick. You remember how he would dress up after games? He would come to the podium, and you didn't know what he was going to do. But he would come to the podium. He was wearing these necklaces, sunglasses. He was acting like Deshaun Jackson. Well, let me tell you, New York City, all you people in the Big Apple, say what you want. The Buccaneers are coming. And Fitzmagic, Brady, Brad Johnson, Doug Williams, the history of quarterbacks in Tampa Bay. Wait till you see Mayfield. Wait till you see the real Baker Mayfield. Let's go, Bucks. What a box. 2025 season. What a schedule. 50 seasons of Tampa Bay Buccaneer football. I go back to Jimmy Giles and James Wilder, Mike Allstott, Michael Pittman. Work done. Now we got Bucky Irby, Rashad White in the same backfield. I mean, Mike Evans, Godwin, Baker Mayfield. How about the defense led by Todd Bowles, Levante David, Antoine Winfield, this new pass rusher, Hassan Reddick? It's an exciting atmosphere. The ship, the sounds, the smell of game day, and the history and tradition of Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and it all starts with our fans. You guys make it happen. You make the experience worthwhile. So please go out of your way. Get your schedule set. This is going to be one heck of a season. And if it isn't, well, blame Chucky.
Got me feeling icy.